Hello everyone, this is MJ and you are at my channel called Reading This Life. My channel is where we talk fiction, friends, and fun. Today, it's a milestone. I finished my first Stephen King book cover to cover. And remember, before we get started, I would love one of these, as well as one of these if you really enjoy my content. Thank you. And thanks for coming back if you're a longtime subscriber. Do I get a medal? Do I get anything? Hi, my name is MJ, and I finished my first Stephen King book cover to cover, and that book was Carrie. Okay, let's talk about Carrie. I have some bullet points, so I'm going to be looking down at my computer a little bit. What did I like about the book? I loved the format. I loved how we had different perspectives to the story. We had a narrative, then we had a journal entry, then we had an eyewitness account, then we had an interview. I really took to that. I had to keep reminding myself during this book that it's Stephen King's first published work. I had to keep telling myself that because I'm going to say it was okay. It was okay. It was okay. It can only get better from here. That's what I kept telling myself. There were some points in the story where I'm like, am I reading Richard Lehman? Yeah. I don't know what it is with men writing about female body parts. You know, I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's very cringy in here. Very cringy. The book itself, and tell me if you agree with me or not, but it's full on with whatever Stephen is trying to depict, whatever he's trying to convey. It's not going a little bit, it's not going halfway, it's going full on. So when we're talking about themes of bullying, it's there, it's in your face. When we're talking about issues regarding the mom and the religious nature of it, you're full in 100%. Like you're going to church. You're going to church. So that I thought was interesting. It was interesting for me as a reader, how he just went in on those themes. What else did I like? I also liked how Carrie went from 0 to, by the end, she's a million. You know? It seems as if this has always been with her. I don't want to spoil. The progression of the strength of Carrie's talent is full on. And we can see the trauma that's induced that brings it out. And I love that. I really love that. I would say she just went there. She just went there and brought it. Let's talk about some other things with the book. So this was Stephen King's first novel. Someone told me, it might have been Gareth at Book Songs and Other Magic, that he actually trashed this and he wanted to, he wasn't going to publish it. And his wife said, give it a go. Always listen to the wife, basically. This book, Eerie, my subscriber Eerie told me that Carrie has been banned in the past. And it makes sense because number one, we're talking about feminine issues, okay? So we're talking about sexuality, we're talking about development, we're talking about things that will happen to girls sooner or later. We're also talking about kids that are sexually active in high school, okay? We're talking about bullying, yeah, and it's a different bullying back then. I don't know. Bullying is just bad. It's just awful. And I think there's more trauma that's incurred when it happens in the physical dimension. Does that make sense? Not to lessen anything, you know, but back in the 70s, like, poor Carrie, you know. Banning. Also the criticism regarding religion. You know, Stephen has some strong themes in here, and Carrie's not following Mama's footsteps very much. Just saying, thou shalt not. ... So all in all, I gave Carrie, don't freak out, I gave Carrie 3.5 stars. Why did I give Carrie 3.5 stars? Because if this is his first work, it's got to get better from here. It's got to get better. There were some points in the writing where I actually caught myself and I'm like, that's an interesting little thing that he did there. That's an interesting little device, whatever you want to call it. And I've read some better books. I said it. Was this a good book? Yes. Did it hold my attention? Absolutely. Was it the best thing I've ever read? No, it wasn't. But it was good. It was a good starting point for me with Mr. King. I think that I picked the right book, because if I started with one of your favorites, like your top favorite Stephen King book, and then I came back to Carrie, I think I would have been let down. So it can only get better from here. That's what I'm saying. It can only get better from here. So next on my list is going to be Night Shift. I'm going to finish Night Shift. Maybe I'll get to it in March. I'm not sure. But that's pretty much, I'm tiptoeing through the fields of Stephen King. And I know you all love him. So I'm going on dates with Stephen. And right now we just introduced ourselves and we're not too sure. But maybe, just maybe, there might be a spark. Maybe with the next book, there'll be a spark. All right. That's it here from me, everybody. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, everyone, goodbye for now and happy reading.